This time I entered Iran from Armenia. The only road connecting the two countries was shut down, so it took way longer than expected to even reach the border. The couple who gave me a ride mentioned they come down to Iran from Armenia every now and then to buy medicine and basic stuff. They said it's a lot cheaper here. Since you're not allowed to bring alcohol into Iran, I gave the leftover wine I had brought from Georgia to the couple. I had checked online that Iran was visa free, but I was still pretty nervous. After finishing exit procedures on the Armenian side, I had to walk for a bit towards the Iranian border. Overall, the border itself was surprisingly quiet. Compared to some of the chaotic border crossing in Central Asia or Africa, this one was actually pretty easy, which was quite nice. Inside the small building, I entered Iran with zero waiting time. Right next to it was an ATM that looked like it hadn't worked in years. That was my first real reminder of the sanction. I was told to delete this photo immediately. Of course I did, and of course I restored it. Unlike the last time I flew into Iran, this time I got a nice clear passport stamp. Hopefully that won't cause me trouble in future travels. There was no other travelers around, no money exchange, and no time, so I decided to head towards Tabriz, about 250 kilometers with absolutely no cash. Luckily, it's a straight road from here, and almost immediately, a driver stopped and picked me up. Along the way, we passed some half built structures. They were probably abandoned, but in Iran, they somehow look like ancient ruins. Over there, you can even see a small Armenian village. This border area is really unique. Sometimes you're right next to Armenia, sometimes Azerbaijan, because there is an Azerbaijani exclave here. Other than that, it's pretty much all dry land. And yeah, selfie with the driver. This is something most people don't really know, but Iran is actually very multicultural. Beside Persians, there are Azeri, Kurds, Arabs, Baloch, and Turkmen. All kinds of ethnic groups live here. In this area, Azeris are the majority, so most people speak Azeri. A lot of people don't even speak Farsi. Azeri is really close to Turkish, not exactly the same, but close enough that they can understand each other. Like I mentioned, this is Iranian Azerbaijan, and he was Azeri as well, so he was blasting Azerbaijani music the whole way. The driver was incredibly kind. He even stopped at the kiosk to grab me some snacks and water. I ate a couple of biscuits he got it for me, but I hadn't had anything else since the morning. I was getting really hungry, and it was getting pretty late, so I started to worry a bit about whether I'd actually make it to Tabriz. But when I started seeing buildings in the distance, I got really excited. It finally hit me that I had made it back to Iran for the first time in 3 years. Eventually, we reached a town called Sufyan, and the driver dropped me off. It was already pitch dark, but I wanted to walk around a bit. He even offered me to call a taxi all the way to Tabriz and pay for it himself, but that felt like too much, so I decided to keep hitchhiking instead. I walked across town, passing restaurants and trying to ignore how hungry I was, just focused on getting to the other side. Almost immediately, people started saying hi and talking to me. Everyone was incredibly friendly. I'd never gone hitchhiking this late before, so I was a little unsure, but then I thought, this is Iran, I'll be fine. I stuck my thumb out again, and once again, someone picked me up almost instantly. So, here comes another hour ride. I noticed the train along the road and thought traveling Iran by train would be pretty amazing. I heard going from Tabriz all the way to Mashhad by train takes about a full day, so next time I'll try that one. As we got closer to the city, traffic suddenly got crazy. Horns, whistles, loud music everywhere. I asked the driver what was going on. Turns out Tabriz soccer team had just won the Iranian league for the first time ever.
minutes! I got this school every day!
Balalai, Jatsu, Namana.
Welcome to our party!
The whole city was celebrating. It felt completely different from how heavy and tense Iran felt back in 2022 when protests were happening everywhere. People were smiling, cheering, waving at me through car windows. It was honestly so much fun. Eventually, I made it to my couchsurfing's host place. He was waiting for me with a homemade dinner. We spent the night talking in the beautiful home. While we were talking, Iranian national TV kept talking about Israel. But I never imagined that just 2 weeks later, a war would actually begin. And somehow, with zero money, I managed to survive my very first day in Iran.